Welcome to another beautiful day here at Mills Motors, located at 240 Bond Street East in Oshawa. Today we're having a look at the 2017 Envision Preferred all-wheel drive, shown here in the very nice bronze alloy metallic, and under the hood you'll find a 2.5-liter stock engine with 6-speed automatic transmission. Taking a look at the inside of the vehicle now, the upholstery is a nice combination of both cloth and leather. And coming just down here are the controls for the 8-way power adjustable driver's seat, including lumbar support. Over here on the bottom of the driver's side door, there's some storage space. As well, we have the power lift gate, so you can set it to open all the way, 3/4 of the way, or you can turn it off completely, and pushing that button there will pop the trunk for you. Coming up here, we have a few controls. So we have our child safety locks as well as window locks, power windows, power mirrors, as well as the power lock and unlock beside the handle here. Taking a step inside the vehicle now, over here to the left-hand side of the steering wheel, we have our exterior light controls. Then coming to the left-hand side of the steering wheel, we have some cruise control options as well as hands-free communication. And on the right-hand side over here, this circle of buttons here is going to control the screen that's in front of the driver, so you can flip through different information such as your speed, your average speed, tire pressure, oil life, all the information that a driver might need to know during the trip.
This vehicle is in demonstration mode.
As well, you can go over here and look at your audio settings. Look at your audio settings as well, so you can flip through, the driver can flip through different radio stations that they want to listen to, as well using these two buttons right here. So beside that circle, you can flip through your different favorite radio station set. This one only has one set, but you can set all your favorite radio stations and the driver can easily flip through those right at their fingertips, right on the steering wheel. So super helpful for the driver, and as well this control right here will change the volume. This vehicle is push start ignition, so simply get in the vehicle, put your foot on the brake, and press and hold this button here, and the vehicle will get started for you. Pretty cool feature. You don't have to worry about fumbling your keys or anything. Coming to the center now, we have our hazard lights over here on the left. Over here on the right, we have this nice little clock here, as well as the rear park assist. This color touchscreen in the center here, so we can see up in the left-hand corner, this vehicle is equipped with a 4G LTE Wi-Fi hotspot, which is really nice. You can be on the internet while you're inside the vehicle, and it's particularly nice on longer drives, keep you amused. This vehicle is also equipped with AM, FM, and XM radio. You can also connect your mobile device. Below there, these controls here will control the screen up above and the radio system. So this one on the left, the button will turn the radio system on and off, as well as control the volume. This button over here on the right will help you navigate the menu, as well as select any item that you wish to select. This home button will take you to this main screen with all of the options displayed. Moving down below that, we have all our temperature controls. So this button down here in the bottom left will turn the temperature controls on and off. As well, this vehicle is equipped with dual climate zones in the front seat. So as you can see, I currently have the driver's side set to 30 and the passenger side set to 19. But these two are touchscreens, so you can the driver can set their own temperature as well as the passenger using that little touchscreen there. So it just makes for a more comfortable drive for both the driver and the passenger. As well, both the driver's seat and the passenger seat are heated. So simply press that. There's 3 different settings that correspond to the intensity of the heat there. So these are super helpful during cold Canadian winters. You can get inside the vehicle and start warming up right away. As well, in the center here, we have front and rear window defrost, as well as fan speed controls. Below that, we have our traction control button just over here at the left. Moving back in between the seats now, we have 2 cup holders, we have a parking brake, we have this nice little shade here. Opening it up, there's some storage space inside, as well as an auxiliary power outlet. And now we get to this leather wrapped center console here. By pushing this button, both of those sides will flip up. Plenty of storage space inside here, as well as 2 USB ports and an auxiliary input. So again, you can plug your phone in and listen to some music from that if you prefer. Moving up here just above the center console, these 3 buttons at the back are garage door openers, so you can set them to open your garage door at home. As well, we have this vehicle is equipped with OnStar, so all of the OnStar buttons are right here for you. In a lot of models, they're below the rear view mirror, but actually on this model, they're up here above the center console. And moving to the passenger side of the vehicle, there's a little space right here. You can put some smaller items as well. Just below that, there's a glove box, of course, lots of storage space in there. And moving to the passenger side door now, we have the power window controls as well as the power lock and unlock. And as I make my way to the back of the vehicle here, I just wanted to point out these very nice 18-inch aluminum wheels. And coming around the corner here, you can see lined along the back of the vehicle are these ultrasonic parking sensors. So these are super handy as you're backing up into some of those tighter spots maybe. They will let you know if you're getting close to anything and make sure you don't hit anything and damage the vehicle. So to open up this trunk now, you could put your hand underneath this Buick logo and press the button and then pull upwards. But if you want to do less work or maybe your hands are full, you can simply use the trunk release button on the key fob here. So first make sure that the vehicle is unlocked and then click this top right button twice and the trunk will start opening up for you. So again, super handy if your hands are full or you just want the vehicle to do the work for you. Taking a look inside the trunk here, there's a compact spare tire underneath here. We also have some hooks lining the left and right hand side of the trunk, so you can attach a net or a rope or what have you to make sure that the items back here are kept safe, that they're not moving around too much during the trip. As well, we have an auxiliary power outlet here. Also, these handles, there's one on the right hand side and the left hand side of the trunk. So they actually push the second row of seating forward so you can have even more cargo space than there already is back here. So if I pull on this handle here, you can see it corresponds to the seat on the right hand side, and obviously this handle on the left will correspond to that row of seating. So yeah, it just pushes them forward. So it gives you even more cargo room even though you had plenty to start with. So to close this trunk up now, you can either use the handle over here on the right. You can use the key fob as well. Press that same button twice once again. Or there's this handy little button right here beside the handle. So press that once. And once again, the trunk will start closing and do all the work for you. Taking a look at the rear passenger side door now, there's lots of storage space along the bottom there. We also have these power window controls. And before I step inside the back seat now, as I showed you in the trunk video, you can use those handles in the trunk to push the second row of seating forward so you can have more cargo room to store some items. However, when you need to put the seat back to its proper position so that people can sit back here, the easiest way to do that is to use this handle back here. So simply pull up on that and push the seat back to its upright position. And so getting back into the back seat video here, looking at the floor, we can see there are these floor mats to make sure the floor back here is kept clean. There's also some storage space located behind both the passenger seat and the driver's seat as well. Behind the center console, we have this little ledge here for storing some items during the trip. As well, we have 2 USB ports and an auxiliary power outlet. So if you have any electronics back here, you can keep them powered up and ready to go. And as I turn around here, you can see that this back seat would fit 3 people quite comfortably. However, if no one is taking up the center seat, you can simply pull down on this tab and down comes the center folding armrest with 2 cup holders to make sure the people in the back have a nice comfortable trip. What a fantastic vehicle, both inside and out. So once again, ladies and gentlemen, this was a look at the 2017 Envision Preferred all-wheel drive, shown here in the very cool bronze alloy metallic. This vehicle is equipped with the safety and connectivity of OnStar. It also has its own 4G LTE Wi-Fi hotspot, so you can surf the web while you're inside and on the move. If you would like to test drive this vehicle, come on down to Mills Motors, located at 240 Bond Street East in Oshawa, where we will always do whatever it takes.